Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to take a look at the evolution of gaming consoles, from their humble beginnings to the cutting-edge devices we have today. We'll also explore what the future might hold for these devices, and what new technologies and features we can expect to see in the coming years. So, let's dive in. Gaming consoles have come a long way since the first home console, the Magnavox Odyssey, was released in 1972. The Odyssey consists of a white, black, and brown box that connects to a television set and two rectangular controllers attached by wires. It is capable of displaying 3 square dots and one line of varying height on the screen in monochrome black and white, with differing behavior for the dots depending on the game played. Players place plastic overlays on the screen to display additional visual elements for each game, and 1 or 2 players for each game control their dots with the knobs and buttons on the controller by the rules given for the game. The console connects to the television set through an included switch box, which allows the player to switch the television input between the Odyssey and the regular television input cable, and presents itself like a television channel on channel 3 or 4, which thereafter became the standard. Back then, gaming was a simple affair, with games consisting of little more than basic graphics and simple gameplay mechanics. But as technology advanced, so too did gaming consoles. In the 1980s, consoles like the Atari 2600 released in November 1982, and the Nintendo Entertainment System or NES brought gaming into the mainstream, with more advanced graphics and gameplay mechanics. The Atari 2600 is a home video game console developed and produced by Atari, Inc. Released in September 1977, it popularized microprocessor-based hardware and games stored on swappable ROM cartridges, a format first used with the Fairchild Channel F in 1976. Branded as the Atari Video Computer System or Atari VCS from its release until November 1982, the VCS was bundled with 2 joystick controllers, a conjoined pair of paddle controllers, and a game cartridge, initially Combat and later Pac-Man. The Nintendo Entertainment System was one of the best-selling consoles of its time and helped revitalize the US gaming industry following the video game crash of 1983. It introduced a now standard business model of licensing third-party developers to produce and distribute games. The NES featured a number of groundbreaking games, such as the 1985 platform game Super Mario Bros. And the 1986 action-adventure games The Legend of Zelda and Metroid, which became long-running franchises. The 1990s saw the rise of 3D gaming, with consoles like the Sony PlayStation and the Nintendo 64 pushing the boundaries of what was possible in terms of graphics and gameplay. The Nintendo 64 is a home video game console developed by Nintendo. The successor to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the charcoal gray console was followed by a series of color variants. Some games require the expansion pack accessory to increase system RAM from 4 MB to 8 MB for improved graphics and functionality. The PlayStation, commonly known as the PS1, is a home video game console developed and marketed by Sony Computer Entertainment. It was released in Japan on December 3, 1994, in North America on September 9, 1995, in Europe on September 29, 1995, and in Australia on November 15, 1995. As a 5th-generation console, the PlayStation primarily competed with the Nintendo 64 and the Sega Saturn. A total of 3,061 PlayStation games have been released worldwide. The PlayStation's best-selling game is Gran Turismo 1997, which sold 10.85 million units. After the PlayStation's discontinuation in 2006, the cumulative software shipment was 962 million units.
You may have been wondering what this draped device was here. This is the Xbox. And so, for the first time, let me now unveil Xbox.
The 2000s saw the rise of online gaming, with consoles like the Xbox and the PlayStation 2 allowing players to connect over the internet. The Xbox was the first video game console to feature a built-in hard disk drive, used primarily for storing game saves and content downloaded from Xbox Live. This eliminated the need for separate memory cards. It was also the first major console produced by an American company since the release of the Atari Jaguar in 1993. The Xbox was the first console to feature a built-in hard disk, 733 MHz Intel Pentium 3 CPU, and a 233 MHz NVIDIA GeForce 3-based NV2 a GPU, the latter two making the Xbox technically more powerful compared to its rivals. The PlayStation 2 is the successor to the original PlayStation, as well as the second installment in the PlayStation brand of consoles. As a sixth-generation console, it competed with Nintendo's GameCube, Sega's Dreamcast, and Microsoft's Xbox. It is the best-selling video game console of all time, having sold over 155 million units worldwide. The PlayStation 2's main CPU is the 64-bit R5900 based Emotion Engine, custom designed by Sony and Toshiba. Overall, over 155 million PlayStation 2 units were sold worldwide by March 31, 2012, the year Sony officially stopped supplying updated sales numbers of the system. In the mid-2000s, the world of gaming went through a massive transformation. For the first time, gaming consoles became accessible to people from all walks of life. The first technology gaming consoles such as Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Wii took the world by storm. They were a leap in technology and marked a new era of gaming. The mid-2000s saw an increase in gaming popularity. As the technology improved, more and more people embraced the convenience and entertainment value of gaming. Families could now bond over the latest releases from their favorite gaming companies. Friends could now come together and enjoy multiplayer games. Gaming consoles provided a welcome escape from the stresses of everyday life and opened up a world of new experiences for all generations. Those consoles brought new technology to the world of gaming, paving the way for the advanced gaming consoles we have today. Whether you're a fan of the PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo, there's no denying the impact these consoles had on the world of gaming. And in the 2010s, we saw the rise of virtual reality and augmented reality gaming, with devices like the Oculus Rift and the Microsoft HoloLens pushing the boundaries of what was possible in terms of immersion and interactivity. Virtual reality and augmented reality gaming have been around for a while, but in recent years, they've exploded in popularity. Virtual reality gaming allows players to fully immerse themselves in a virtual world with 360-degree views and realistic graphics. Augmented reality gaming, on the other hand, allows players to interact with virtual objects in the real world using a headset or mobile device. Both virtual reality and augmented reality gaming have opened up new possibilities for gamers, with experiences that were once impossible now becoming a reality. Augmented reality gaming has also been used in educational settings, allowing students to interact with virtual objects and learn in a more immersive way. The rise of virtual reality and augmented reality gaming has opened up new possibilities for gamers and non-gamers alike. Whether you're exploring a virtual world or interacting with virtual objects in the real world, there's no denying the impact these technologies have had on the world of gaming. The gaming industry has come a long way since the early days of Pong and Atari. Today, we've taken a look back at some of the most popular consoles of all time. But the evolution of gaming consoles didn't stop there. Today, we have consoles that are more powerful, more immersive, and more innovative than ever before. From virtual reality to cloud gaming, the future of gaming is full of exciting possibilities. So whether you're a fan of classic consoles like the PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii, or you're excited about the future of gaming, one thing is for sure, the world of gaming is always evolving, and there's never been a better time to be a gamer. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the evolution of gaming consoles. We'll see you in the next level.